Hello, Facebook friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual on this good Saturday morning. It is May the 24th, 2025, and it is 10:34 a.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. I'm going to take my hat off. I slept in my hat. I always have to sleep with something on my head. I don't give a fuck. It's like I just do. So anyway, I woke up this morning and I feel really good. For one, I keep on singing. There's an on-time God. Like I tell you, there's an on-time God. Yes, he is. So for one, I know I'm about to get my blessings or whatever. So that's like really super dope to me. Dang, I want to kind of take down my braids, but something telling me don't take them down just yet. Or whatever. But I had woke up this morning and I was hearing like karmic kids, and I had made a video yesterday where I was talking about, like, granted, I love my kids, I love all of my kids, but you know, sometimes kids can be karmic kids or whatever. And when you become a grown adult and a smart adult and a real parent that actually parent and raise some kids for real, you will know that there's a such thing as karmic kids, and that you can teach your kids everything that you want to teach them, but they still going to grow up and do whatever it is that they want to do because you're not their only influence. They have a father side of the family, friends, family, classmates, co-workers. You know, they end up getting all types of things to help influence them along the way as well. The TV, the radio, and everything like that. So granted, you can become a parent, and once you get past the infant stage, you'll learn this. In the toddler stage, you'll learn this. You got to parent past the infant and toddler stage before you can even call yourself being a real parent for real. And once you get past that point, you notice that kids, they tend to, again, follow the crowd or do whatever they want to do no matter what you teach them. And I had to learn that through my kids. And I have karmic kids. They come from my karmic baby daddy, Al, or whatever, where my kids was easily bribed to go against me and stuff, especially my oldest child, Lex. And I love my daughter dearly, the one who just went to prom and shit. I love my baby. I'll never take that away. I'll never say that I don't. But she's karmic, just like her daddy. She come from bad blood or whatever, and I know that she be working against me. And that's so funny because it's making me think about this conversation that me and Tobias had at one point in time. But I was trying to tell him about karmic kids, as well as my old friend Black. I was trying to tell him there's a such a thing as karmic kids or whatever, but they just wasn't getting it. However, I understand it. And I know for a fact, like, it be my own daughter who be taking bribes and shit to do fucked up shit against me and to lie on me and shit. And I know for a fact that my kids was like paid and bribed and bullied to go to court and lie on me and shit like that. I already know that. I knew that since we lived on the east side. I knew how low Lauren Hollins and Jonathan Bell was bribing my kids along with their father, Alexander Joyner, and everybody, how they was all working together bribing my kids and shit, trying to tell my kids to work against me because they had stole my motherfucking money or whatever. And Al had this old girlfriend, Buki, and his fake ass wife right now, Taisha, and everybody. So I knew, I was sitting back watching this shit since 2020 of how all these motherfuckers was coming together and they was working against me and shit to steal my money. And then they started getting the kids involved. And then what my kids didn't realize was that it was going to backfire on them. So granted, y'all called yourself lying on me and trying to help y'all daddy and work with y'all daddy, thinking y'all was getting some brownie points and some cool points and some shit like a little fake ass prom dress or some shit like that. But then y'all failed to realize that I'm the parent that always be having to come and rescue y'all and shit. Like when it be down to the real nitty gritty shit, don't nobody be coming through for y'all. And I had noticed, like, when I had got pulled over last year by the Warren Police Department, I felt like my daughter was a part of it. And I never said that out loud, but I could just tell. My same daughter who I was giving my password to my phone to, and I was like, my password is J-O-B, J-O-B, which is Job in the Bible. Like, somebody tried to be funny, was like, oh, she DoorDash and she needs to get a job. That's why her password is J-O-B, J-O-B. But no, my password is Job, twice, because Job got double for his trouble. But you motherfuckers don't read the Bible, so y'all don't know shit like that. Like my daughter right now is keep on texting me about this little summer job shit. I done gave them all the information they needed. Social security cards, birth certificates, everything that they needed from me, I gave it to them. They at their daddy house right now. Go ask that motherfucker to help you. But I'm saying all that to say, like, I feel so relieved right now. And it's because my oldest kids is not here. Like, I can't stand to be around fake, phony people. Well, this household is fake and phony anyway. But when it's just me, Mally, and Mari, I don't be having to deal about the extra fake ass shit and the people being around me that know that they be doing fucked up shit and, you know, be wanting me to be oblivious to it, but I can see crystal clear even without the fucking glasses. So I be noticing all this type of shit. And for some reason, God wanted me to talk about that or whatever. And I be getting backlash from, again, parents who don't even parent their kids for real, or parents who just became a parent like 2 seconds ago and they think they know some shit that they ain't even past they baby drinking milk and shit like that. I be noticing how people be trying to be funny, but what they won't open their mouth and say is that they stole my motherfucking money. And that's why I don't be offended or nothing when, like, my daughter act like she ain't want me to go to prom, and I said that I knew that it was going to be some bullshit anyway. I hadn't even planned on going to her prom send-off. Like, Al, do your motherfucking job for once in your life and be a parent and shit, and you can send your daughter off to prom, as he did, as he should have. So, and he could do the same thing for graduation. Shit, I made sure she made it this far because you can't ever even enroll a motherfucker in school. But, you know, I don't feel bad about that shit. I wouldn't even feel bad if I didn't go to the graduation. Her daddy got it from here on out. And I'm going to congratulate you from a distance, just like I be loving people from a distance. Like, I love people. I still love my family, even though I know that they work together to steal my money from me and shit. I just don't talk to them. I don't go to their houses and shit like that. I don't go to family reunions because I'm not fake. They be fake as fuck. Because them same family members that be ha-ha kikiing with each other be the same ones that still be talking about each other behind their motherfucking back and shit. So I just can't get down with shit like that. That's why I don't go to fake ass family reunions and class reunions and shit like that, smiling up in a bitch face that I know be talking about me and that I don't like. I can't do that type of shit. That's why I don't work jobs for long either. As soon as I start seeing that I don't like a bitch, I ain't worried about you fucking up my money. Because I'm abundant regardless. Even without a penny to my name, I'm rich as fuck. You motherfuckers can't understand that because you're peasants. So anyway, I don't even stay at jobs long. As soon as a bitch start getting on my nerve, I don't give a fuck, supervisor or not, I'm out this bitch. And I be okay with that. You know, but I just be noticing all the shit. And like I said, I give people time, you know, to right their wrongs or to admit to being a fucked up person or to just leave me the fuck alone in general. I give people the opportunity to do that. But they still be trying to play up in my motherfucking face. What?
The lavender poop, not poop, lavender poop up on the bed.
Well, clean it. But, I be noticing all that shit. And I'm starting to realize, like, even yesterday too, the job that the kids apply for keep on asking for their birth certificates or report cards or some type of form of ID or something like that in order for them to apply. Please, I don't give a fuck if them motherfuckers get them jobs. And I hope Al come and get his goddamn kids for the fucking summer. But I can still always tell when it just be some bullshit up in the motherfucking air and shit. Y'all don't need none of that information from me. When the Warren police pulled me over, the Warren police took my kids' social security cards and shit out of my purse. The officer that pulled me over was walking around with my ID as well as my social security cards and the cards of my kids because they were trying to steal money from me because they was working with all these motherfuckers, like I said. So, you know, I don't be giving a fuck. Leave me the fuck alone. Y'all can adopt the kids if y'all want to. Al, he can adopt his kids if he wants to. But you see, they don't care to be adopted if Mari doesn't come along with them. Because Mari daddy left him money and shit. That's the money that they want to steal. So if you can't adopt Mari, which you can't because my youngest 2 sons are my sons and their fathers are not in their lives. So what the fuck would I let another bum ass nigga adopt them for who already stole from them in the first place and then be giving my kids the short end of the stick? Bitch, you got me fucked up. But you can adopt your kids. But he don't want to. Never did. But the kids so motherfucking stupid and dumb that they agreed to lie for this dumbass nigga. To try to keep him out of jail and shit. So, I be feeling good when they over there. Like, you pick a side, you choose a team, you stay on that bitch. I be trying to figure out why the fuck people be wanting me to play along with this shit. Like, well, you made your bed and I'm laying it. You know, that's how I be expecting people to be. But people like to play up in my motherfucking face and shit. That's just like I said, I can't stand for bitches to keep coming over here and want to use the bathroom. And my brother talking to his friend yesterday and the bitch want to come in here and use the bathroom. And then they looking up in my face. What the fuck you stupid motherfuckers looking at? Bitch, use the bathroom and get the fuck out. Because don't start playing up in my motherfucking face before it be a problem up in this bitch. Same thing with his friend Jalen came here yesterday. Don't walk up in this motherfucker speaking to me. I don't give a fuck if don't nobody come up in this bitch talking to me. I said what the fuck I said, and I don't like you motherfuckers, so I don't give a fuck if y'all walk right past me and don't speak to me. But people be trying to check my motherfucking temperature and shit. Till I blow this bitch up and turn 500-degree hot boys on the motherfucker. You know? But, again, all the motherfuckers that be working together. Because I said them Joiners, them Montgomerys, and them Washingtons and shit all was stealing from me. And I know y'all all know each other. I'm not confused about that shit. So don't come be fake up in my motherfucking face. But yeah. But my dumbass kids and brother be right along in the midst of this shit. Pissing me the fuck off. When everybody could just leave me the fuck alone. Weird ass motherfuckers. But yes. I was so goddamn happy them kids was about to get ready to go to their damn daddy house yesterday. They don't even understand. And again, it's much love. Shit, I got much love for my baby daddy. Again, from a distance. I don't talk to him, don't text him, don't look at him. I still love you from a distance. The fuck? The type of heart that I have, I can't walk around holding grudges, but that don't mean that I gotta be fake either and pretend that I like you, because I don't. I don't hate you. I just don't fucking like you. And I don't like you for the reasons that you know why. You know? But, yeah. I be peeping all the people that be trying to be funny, too. I be hexing you hoes through prayer. Like, God, this bitch called herself trying to be funny. Can you please teach her a lesson? Consider it done, Aaliyah. Hexed. That's why I said you motherfuckers got to get spiritual. And people be joking around, talk about I'm a witch and shit. If you only knew how powerful you are when you're a God's child and you're really innocent and shit. Baby, I'm 10 times stronger than a fucking witch. That's why I tried to tell y'all to watch Wicked City and shit. So you could kind of get an idea of how this shit work for real, for real. Like, y'all keep on trying to say somebody is a witch or something. I'm 10 times stronger than a motherfucking witch. I'm like a deity. A goddess. In the flesh, though. I ain't doing my eyebrows and I don't feel like doing my edges or nothing either. So, it's going to pretty much be like this for the day. However, I had woke up watching my spiritual cousins and aunties on YouTube or whatever, and they was pretty lit this morning. One of the readings was talking about how somebody is about to get victory and justice and shit like that. Ooh, me? Y'all see my stomach going down? You see how fat it was yesterday? These the same leggings. You see my panties sucking into the bottom of the fupa, but baby, my stomach is going down. I should go for a walk. I gotta get my dog a dog leash. My baby has not been feeling good. Somebody did something to him or gave him something or something, and he haven't been feeling good for like the last 3 days. And that makes me kind of sad because I love my dog. But I'm gonna wait around and see if he get a little bit better. My brother talked about some. He think he should go to the vet. Even though that is where sick dogs go, I bet you do think he should go to the fucking vet. But anywho, I know somebody gave something to my baby, and I hope he can fight through it. But if he can't, I know what to do with him. If he can't make it through, I know what to do. So, yeah. Cuz sent them packs to me. I know what to do with them. That is so funny to me because I keep singing that now since I made that video last night, and I said like, somebody gonna marry their cousin. And I did a video last summer where I said I'm either gonna probably bump into somebody or marry my cousin or something, or fall in love with my cousin, not knowing that they my cousin, because I don't have no family. Like, my mama's side of the family disowned me. My daddy's side of the family disowned me. So therefore, if I was to bump into one of my male cousins, I wouldn't fucking know that they my cousin. And I ain't gonna feel bad about fucking them, marrying them, having a baby with them, or none of that shit, because I don't fuck with the fucking family. Again, I don't belong. So I keep getting that. Like, cuz send them packs to me. I know what to do with them. And every time I hear that too, I be hearing like, yeah, your cousin was fucking your baby daddy. That's why he don't take care of the kids. And one of your so-called quote-unquote old best friends had a baby by your baby daddy too. And she think you don't know, but you know because you pay attention to everything and you always been intuitive. So, like, why the fuck would her baby have the same initials as your kids and everything like that? Like, bitch, I know you was sleeping with my motherfucking baby daddy, whore. I just don't give a fuck because he been a hoe and you been a hoe too. So, I don't even feel no type of way about it. Like, I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck. My bad, my phone had died. I had to go grab my charger from my son and put it back on there and let my granddogs outside. At least my granddog is going outside now though, because he didn't even want to go outside. He been so sick. But anyway, my video cut off and I was saying like how I know that one of my old so-called best friends was fucking with one of my baby daddies and shit, and one of my cousins too. And that's why they don't take care of the kids for real. Cause they don't pack to me. I know what to do with them. But yeah. My stomach is going down though, and I'm glad about that. I'm on day 2. Day 2. And it's going down. I'm trying to tell you that week before, baby. But I'm on day 2. That's so funny. I was laying down in the bed thinking about this dress that I wanted to wear for my birthday. Because I'm going to end up doing something for my birthday. I don't know what exactly yet. But I know I'm going to end up doing something. And I cannot wear shapewear. Like, you know how bitches be putting on the Spanx and stuff like that? Or corsets to really suck it in and shit. Like, I can't do that. Like, I can't walk around uncomfortable and all fucked up. So, I gotta get it together. The dogs is outside. But the people next door, because they be bringing food for the dogs next door and shit like that. And, really, somebody be going in somebody's backyard playing. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Ready? Cosmo! Oh, see my granddog playing today. Hi, Lamb. Hi, Lamb. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi, Cosmo. Hi, all right. Maybe my baby feeling a little bit better. Dang. About to knock me over too. So yes, maybe he is feeling a little bit better today. I was praying for my baby. I'm talking about some God, you said I got healing hands. I started rubbing my granddog yesterday like, come on, Lav. You got to push through, Lav. You got to push through, Lav. But yeah, I'm glad glad to see him playing around today. He been so sick, y'all. He just was up under the couch. And that's how me and Denzel, like when we lived in Brightmoor on Rockdale, when we was little and my mama was still alive and shit, me and Denzel had a dog named Wolverine. And we had went out of town to New Jersey. And my Uncle Maurice was supposed to watch our dog for us while we was gone until we got back. We had a dog and a rabbit. Tell me why the fuck we came back home to our rabbit and our dog dead. Well, Wolverine wasn't dead, but he was up under my mama bed, and he wouldn't come from up under my mama bed. So we ended up driving to Rouge Park and leaving him in Rouge Park. And I was crying so bad when we had to let him out the car. Like, he was so sick, but we didn't want to kill him. And Denzel Daddy had came to pick us up. And we drove the dog to Rouge Park, because Denzel Daddy used to always be at Rouge. When I say I got good motherfucking memory, I got good ass memory. And Denzel Daddy used to be at Rouge all the time. And remember, my mom used to be at Rouge too. Like, look at that girl with the Daisy Dukes. So my mama probably would have been considered like a hood rat back in the day, because she was pretty as fuck. She was lit as fuck, and all her friends was too. And even my god brother next door, his mama used to be lit. Veronica, my godmama, Veronica, Charlie. That was my mama's best friend. And then my mama had another best friend named Monique. Me and Monique used to be friends on Facebook. I don't know if we still are. And Monique was a stripper. And she was lit as fuck. I liked Monique. She had the twins, Emmanuel and Demetrius. And it was my homies when I was a little kid. I think Demetrius is the one that passed away, if I'm not mistaken, when we was like 8 years old or something. But Emmanuel, he was my friend on Facebook still. I think he got married, if I'm not mistaken. He has beautiful daughters, if I'm not mistaken. But I remember them. But yeah, I used to be playing in my mama heels and shit. You know how our mamas and aunties used to go out and shit? Well, my mama and my godmama and Monique and Fruity and Mookie and Binky and them people, Tanisha and all that, they used to go out and have a ball. And they all lived over here, like off of Joy Road, West Chicago, Schoolcraft and shit. So when we ended up going to McCullough off Dexter, and Fruity and them and her grandma Constance lived down the street, I was surprised. It's like, that's what you call soul families and shit. Like, you just keep on being around people and you don't even know why. That's because y'all got a mission together and shit, whether you know it or not. That's why when I was just living on Bennett and I seen Mookie or Mook at the liquor store, I'm like, Mook? Like, hey, how Fruity and Binky doing? Because I remember them. And every area you go to, you're going to bump into somebody that's part of your tribe or whatever, whether good or bad. So I remember that. Like, hey, Mookie, hey, Binky. But that's just like my old friend, Jarena. She used to live upstairs from us. And Minky. Fruity, Binky, and Mookie and them all used to be down the street. But that's like I said, I went to school with the fat twins off Dexter, Daryl and Daryl. I also went to school with Andre and Andrew too. And we went to McCullough together, but I eventually ended up bumping into them because they went to Southfield Lathrop too. So that's what I'm saying. It be soul family. Me and Drew still friends on Instagram too. He be liking my pictures sometimes. Hey Drew, I still love you, boo. I still love you, boo. Drew used to be my homie too. Drew, remember that time we went to the movies and you was tongue kissing me? I remember that. Caught me by surprise. Send them packs to me. I know what to do with them. But yeah. See, these little kids be bad as fuck, because I remember that. But that's when we had went to Southfield Lathrop though. So, and I went to Southfield Lathrop for 10th grade. Then I went to Crossroads. And speaking of, that's why I'm saying soul family. Like I said, my old classmate Martez Finley. I went to Weston with Martez, but I also went to Crossroads with Martez too. Like, just traveling people. It's no intentions. Y'all don't plan on the shit or nothing like that. You just randomly bump into people. That's why I was saying yesterday, like, I like his family. He got a cool family. I remember bumping into them a long time ago at Golden Corral too, as adults. And he was there with his whole entire family. And the wife, the baby mom and stuff. I love seeing pictures. I always heart their pictures and shit. I ain't no hating ass bitch. Club sent them packs to me. I know what to do with them. People just don't know me. So they just be judging me and talking about shit that they don't fucking know about and shit. But yeah, I'm glad my stomach is going down though. I need to do me some squats. Hit the booty, dude. What song is that? Do the stanky leg. I was in here trying to do the stanky leg the other day. I couldn't remember how to do it. Oh my God. I be in here trying to do all the little things. I still got to give me some Tims though so I can do that hype me up challenge. Who is that man who be doing the hype me up challenge and he start off and he stick that one Timberland boot out? Because I swear I'm going to do that one day, just randomly. I don't know where. The last one I just seen, he was at the hospital. Maybe I'll go to the hospital and do that bitch. The affirmations of a real bitch. You on your shit. That's so funny to me. Anywho, I need to do something with these edges, but I don't feel like it. I'm not about to go nowhere, so I don't be caring. Oh, yes, my granddog feeling good today. I hear him playing. That makes me feel so good. You just don't understand. And you would think that at one point in time, you wouldn't know that I couldn't stand dogs or whatever. But I done had a few now since being an adult. Like when me and Al used to be together, he used to always make sure that we had a dog too, even if he stole that bitch. So that's when I really started liking pits, because I had Bruno, I had 80s, the 80s baby. That was the all gray pit. I loved him. He died on Ferguson. People probably be sacrificing animals. But anyway, I had Bruno, I had 80s. Al had us a little Yorkie. What was our Yorkie name? Was Versace. We had the all white pit. I named her Ghost. Ghost like Saint Patrick. His name was Ghost. We had Lola, who I ended up giving to Lola and Marquise' friend E. I ended up giving them Lola, which Lola, I think E mama still got Lola. She live out in Southfield. Look, I set my dogs up for good adoptions, okay? Lola, she live out in Southfield with E's mom. I hope she's still alive. She was taking very good care of Lola, though. I seen her a few times after I gave her away. So, yeah. Then we had, Denzel had gave us Kong. Then after Kong came back over here, Kong ended up dying, a little while later or whatever. That had really broke my heart. It made me so sad. I think Kong died last winter in like March or so, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we had Kong, and now I have Lavin. And then when we were younger, we had Wolverine, Sugar, Thunder, and that's it. We had 2 rabbits. One name was Tiny and one name was Pinky. And our rabbit whose name was Pinky, she was an albino. She was all white and she had pink eyes. My mama loved rabbits. And now that I be thinking about certain shit, my mama was into like spell work or something. That's why her motherfucking ass used to always be playing solitary and solitude and flicking them fucking cards and shit. And we kept a motherfucking rabbit. We kept a rabbit and my grandma kept 100 plants. Like they was of the earth. And I didn't know that stuff back then like how I know now. And that just be making me think like how my grandma used to always be talking about the Eastern Stars and the 7-day Adventures or some shit like that. 7-day some shits they was called or whatever. Like my grandma used to really be deep into the occult and shit, and I did not know that or whatnot. So I ain't even still I wasn't up on like the Eastern Stars and shit. So I started finding out all of my family was Masons and shit like that. And then I had a few friends who they mamas was like Eastern Stars and shit. Then I started paying attention like, why am I surrounded by all these fucking Masons and Eastern Stars and shit? Like, who the fuck are y'all? Boom. Life got reeled in the beach. So, my mama and my grandma though. My mama and my grandma. And that even makes me think about when we went to the church, the true remnant of Jesus Christ. I gotta ask Denzel, where's the remnant at? I think that's Finkel and Myers where it used to be at. or whatever. And my grandma hated us going to that church. It was like a real small church. It was probably like 15 members. And my grandma hated it. She like, y'all, that is a secret society. That is an occult. I don't want y'all going there. I don't want y'all going there. And my mama wanted to go there so bad. And she had us there. And it kind of probably was an occult. That's why I learned about using the Strongs, which is like the dictionary for the Bible. It breaks it down for you in Greek and Hebrew. We used to use the Strongs. We used to go to church on Saturday. We didn't eat meat. And they kept their heads wrapped up like Muslims. But they dressed in African attire. My bishop, he walked around with a staff and everything like Moses and everything. But me being a young kid, I never knew what an occult was or what secret societies and stuff like that was. But that's where he started teaching me about the Illuminati. He started telling me, like, you got to break down the Bible. Get you the Strong's Dictionary. Break it down in Hebrew. Break it down in Greek. Then put it in Latin. Put it back in English and understand what the fuck you reading. Because in all your gettings, get an understanding. You got to know what the fuck you doing. And that's what he started telling me about the music industry, the Illuminati. And he started telling me, like, Aaliyah, you're going to start seeing spirits in a minute. Like, just mark my words. I was just saying that yesterday. So now that I think of it, I was brought up in the occult. And I never knew that. And so when I say that shit and I be doing all of that type of shit, I started learning about it at 11 or whatever. Then to be introduced to like some of my other families, not knowing that they was real 33-degree Masons and shit like that. I didn't know. I'm like, oh, okay, you a Mason? Oh, okay. You know, never going no deeper into it. You know, just like, oh yeah, my uncle a Mason. Oh, or yeah, my so-and-so, yeah, my granddad a Mason, yeah. You know, never thinking into the shit or nothing like that. But now that I woke, third I be on beam. I see every motherfucking thing. And it's a blessing and a curse. Because that's why God told Adam and Eve not to bite the motherfucking apple. He told them not to bite the apple because once you bite the apple, your third eye gonna get open. And you're gonna be exposed to every fucking thing. That's what Adam and Eve didn't understand. Like, they just was so curious of why they couldn't eat this fruit. Why you couldn't eat the fruit. And that's what I say about Apple iPhones. You see on the back of your iPhone, they bit the apple, didn't they? Because you don't got no personal space. Once you become an Apple iPhone user, you don't got no privacy no more. I don't give a fuck what they say. That's why they started with the finger recognition, then the face recognition and all that type of shit. They said don't bite the apple. What we all do, go get an Apple iPhone. But still, when you bite the apple, you become illuminated. And that's what God was protecting Adam and Eve from. Being able to see all the negative shit that was also created in the world. They didn't know about negativity. They lived in the Garden of Eden, where it was beautiful and pleasant for them, when God gave them everything that they needed. But because curiosity killed the cat, aka Eve, she had to go and bite the motherfucking apple. And then boom, they became exposed to everything, which is why they started to feel like, oh my God, I'm naked. Oh, like I'm ashamed. Is because they didn't know what shame was before they broke the rules. Before they became illuminated and shit. But now that you illuminated, now you have to know what it's like to experience the dark side as well as the light side. So guess what? They got kicked out of the Garden of Eden. Go live in hell. And you better live. You better survive. And then when you pass the test and you learn everything, come on back to the Garden of Eden and tell everybody else why you shouldn't eat the fucking apple. So, yes. I've been learning along the way. I'm here in Future right now. 33 chains. I've been climbing them bitches. I've been climbing them. To break every chain. Break every chain. I'm hearing it. Ooh, take them shackles off my feet so I can dance. Yes. Shout out to Bishop G.L. Jones and my mama and my grandma. Yes, and Future. Yes. It's the music industry for me. I love the music industry. And that's what I be saying. Like, you will be like, oh, you got to sell your soul. You're going to become a part of the devil worshipers, the occult. But you know what? They're exposed. to the devil. They are. But that's why they illuminate it too. Because again, once you bite the apple and shit like that, you become exposed to the good and the evil. And then you get to pick a side. Everybody got free will. So if you choose to worship the devil, it's on you. But like me, I'm illuminated. Real Illuminati around this bitch. For real, for real. But I choose to work for God. Why the fuck would I want to work for the devil? But at the same time, the devil is my homie. Because I had to go to hell and make my way back to the Garden of Eden. Like I said, make your way back to your milk and honey to the North Node. But I done definitely been in the South Node. In hell. Dancing with the demons in that bitch. I got a powerhouse, don't come through on no mopeds. I wait too slippery, I suppress you with your broke ass. I'm trying to tell you, I was dancing with the devil. Sleeping with the devil. That's why he my homie now, because he know he can't defeat me because I chose to still be godly. And the devil knows that he can't defeat God. The devil has to take orders from God. And I always give the example, like, have you ever seen two brothers? One was real calm, cool, and collected, and the other one just ain't give no fucks. Like, one is a lawyer or a doctor or something, and the other one is a street nigga, a drug dealer / hitman and shit like that. But the doctor, he all about his money, as well as the street lord, who all about his money too. But when the doctor got some problems going on or some shit going on with Mama Rosa or something like that, the doctor called up his brother from the other side. Like, you said you want to take a ride, get in. He called it Satan, and Satan come down fucking up shit. Because guess what? You don't play about Mama Rosa. So, I told y'all, the Bible is monetized. And gang, we a family. I'm tied in with the elite. Like with the real Illuminati. The light and the dark. And I'm very much so balanced. I like to dwell in the light, but I know how to go very dark too. That makes me think of this conversation that I was having with Black. You know, some people really work in the fucking underworld. And I got to that bitch and got the tiptoeing up in that motherfucker. They like, who is this? Angel? Dancing with us? She ain't scared? And she lit? Who is this? I was like, hey, cousins. Hey, Papa Lagba. And then I brought my ass right back over here to the side that I belong on. You down with G.O.D.? Yeah, you know me. So, anywho, I'm feeling really good. It's just me and my boys. Or whatever. And, yeah. I guess we're about to relax. If it was a little bit warmer, I kind of would go outside. But it's been cold here in Detroit. Yes! Okay. Let me get out. Got my camera on. Get out, boys.
Get out, boys.
Yes. Hi, Lav. Hi, Lavin. Oh, my gosh. My granddog is feeling so much better. I likes that. My granddog is feeling better. He was sick as fuck. My phone is going to get ready to die. I had put it on the charger, but my baby got to use it. Look, he lost weight in these little bit of days he been sick. My granddog is the all brown one. My brother dog is the one with the white on it, too. I don't know who that is with their music league. All right, y'all. I love y'all.